Hi guys, this is Nikki, lead vet tech with PoshDogKneeBraces. Today I want to talk about the do's and don'ts of using a dog daycare center for your dog with a knee injury and a knee brace. So let's talk about that. First off, communicate with them. Communication is key. Don't try to hide that your dog is injured, because it's going to be obvious when you walk in the door and your dog has this knee brace and then they find out he's injured. These are things that need to be talked about a lot sooner than the day you're dropping off. So communicate with them. Let them know what your expectation is. Try to find out what kind of facility this is. If it's a facility that lets all the dogs run together in one big, group and they're having fun, they're jumping, they're playing, it's probably not the best environment for a dog that has a knee injury. I personally hire a dog nanny to come to my house. She stays with my dog overnight and make sure she's taken outside 3 times a day. Now I know that's not like ideal if you're working and you need somebody, during the day, like a daytime doggy daycare, that's different. But if you're leaving on a trip, obviously having somebody come to your house causes less anxiety and might be the best. But if that's not an option for you, then maybe research the facility first. And you might have one that you absolutely love, but maybe it's just not the right fit because they might have more of a group setting and they're not set up to have a dog singled out or leash walked and things like that. Because your dog is injured, we don't want to further the injury. They might not be comfortable putting the brace on and off, or you aren't there, they might not, and they might just let your dog go run because they didn't know how to put the device on. Or what I had happen is they didn't know how to take it off, left it on the dog for 3 days while he was boarding because they were in and out with all these dogs, and by the time the owner got there, it had been on for 3 days straight, and that poor dog had rubbing sores. I mean, just like us, if we left our shoes or boots on for 3 days straight, didn't give a break, we would definitely have skin breakage as well. That's not ideal, and no brace company is going to recommend leaving the brace on for 24 hours for 3 days while they're running and playing and sweating or getting wet. So you need to make sure you're communicating with your doggy daycare and making sure that it's a correct facility. Sometimes vet clinics will board your dog, and I've had to do that with my dog before. She got a giant kennel. She was leash walked multiple times during the day. They gave her lots of attention. She had all her normal doggy things that I brought from home. And I knew she was safe. She was getting her medication and supplements, and I didn't have to worry too much about her. So make sure that you've prepped yourself and your dog and the doggy daycare, wherever that might be, what your expectations are and things that, you guys can talk about and do. Again, don't hide the brace. Sometimes they're cool with it and they might say, hey, give me the video, let's do a fitting. And I've even had us do a fitting call with the doggy daycare person so we can go over how to fit the brace with them. And I mean, we've done that with pet sitters as well. So we're definitely open to that if you're worried and you have trips, because I don't want you to miss out on your vacation time, but at the same time, we want to make sure that your poor dog is not going to suffer because of it. Let us know if you have any questions. It's PoshDogKneeBrace.com. Thanks and have a great day. Bye-bye.